10 powerful ways to stay motivated. We are constantly saturated by negativity and a lot of other distractions around us. These negatives suffocate our dreams and destroy our hope. While you cannot always control what happens to you, you can control how you respond to these various setbacks and distractions. In today's very competitive world, our most incredible untapped resource may come down to our motivation. However, have you thought of what happens when you cannot find the right ways to motivate yourself? You guessed right, you fail. In this video, we are going to discuss 10 compelling ways you can stay motivated. Stick around because number 7 is an eye-raiser. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Create a list. One way to keep your motivation high when you do not want to work on a particular business or project is to create a list. The voices in your head, distractions from social media, and other minor plays can derail you from your tasks. So the next time you are about to start a task, make sure you keep a paper and a pen beside you. This method is not only to jot down your tasks for the day, it also works very well as a distraction checker. Anytime a random thought crosses your mind as you work, do your best to write it down. This prevents you from thinking about it and keeps your mind focused on the task at hand. Number 2. Silent mode. Just as assassins work in total silence for maximum output and efficiency, so should you. This goes for everything that will be a distraction, and that is mainly your devices. Phones, tablets, televisions, and anything you could look at and say, "Oh, let me spend some time with this," needs to be put off. You might think it is okay to reply to a text and come right back to the task at hand, but no, it will not stop. So stop self-sabotaging yourself by replying to texts and checking on other devices every few minutes. You people can wait, your future will not. Number 3. Accept the dip. The next powerful tip to keep you motivated is to accept the dip. What do we mean by this? Every journey has a beginning. Think about the last task or project you started. On the first day, you probably were significantly fueled and motivated with a lot of fire in your belly and would not wait to get started. Yet day 2 was completely different. You find the urge declining and you become very reluctant to pursue your goals. It would help if you accepted that this dip in motivational energy is normal and still on the right track. Accept that you are only in a rough patch and you are not lazy. You are just going through a natural development process. Number 4. Celebrate your wins. Celebrating small wins is also one effective, easy way of staying motivated. No matter how small, every win is a stepping stone to your journey and needs to be celebrated. This tip is so important yet so often forgotten. So many of us set up big ambitions and wait until we make our first million before we celebrate. When small wins are celebrated, you keep yourself motivated. It could be as plain as ordering in from your favorite restaurant or buying the clothes you always wanted. These acts of self-appreciation always keep you fueled and goal-oriented. Number 5. Energy factor. Knowing your chronotype or energy factor is one decisive way of staying motivated. No, we are not talking about astrology or Venus. Your chronotype is the time in the day you feel most energized. Knowing this can go a long way to utilize that energy and clear backlogs of work or other tasks you would not want to lie around. So, get to know if you are a morning person or an evening person. Identify the times in the day you are least distracted and utilize it to the best of your advantage. Remember that staying motivated takes a lot of discipline, and identifying your energy factors will help reduce that pressure by half. So instead of fighting to sleep at night after an unproductive day, use that information to identify that the time you are most active. Number 6. Downtime scheduling. The following way to stay motivated is to schedule your downtime. Athletes in high-profile sports will tell you that you cannot train every day of the week or risk exposing yourself to injuries. Your body needs some time to recover, and so does your mind. Overexerting your body and mind can lead to detrimental effects such as depression or even stroke due to excessive stress. Take a break whenever you feel you are at your limit. Make those breaks count. Take a nap, relax, or watch something entertaining. Make sure it is nothing that invites stress. Number 7. A new discovery. Although this might be a controversial tip, it is as powerful as the others. This is a bit of a psychological trick we can use to keep being motivated. Learning something new and very different from your task or project will keep you motivated to finish that task or project. For example, say you are deep into a web design project and finding it hard to stay focused or losing the drive to continue. Learning something different, like gardening or something as simple as making ice cream, will give you that drive and confidence to finish and perfect your web design project. You have nothing to lose. Try to give it a try next time. Number 8. The right choice. Number 8 on the list is also very essential in keeping that fire burning. Choosing the right goal plays a very influential role in determining the completion of the said goal. We have two types of selves, the essential and the social self. Although the essential self is spontaneous and knows what's best for us, our social self is more focused on making others proud and happy. Taking a task such as graphics design might please your social self, but not your true essential self. And this is when the problem arises. Even though it is hard to marry the two, you must find the right way to make sure they are fed. So pay attention to what your essential self wants and craft your goals around that. Number 9. Motivational quotes. This might be a cliche, but motivational quotes are a great source of strength and focus. Motivational quotes foster relatable circumstances in our minds and make us know that we are not alone in our battles. This power of relatability fosters unity and will. Many empires have been built from scratch with this method. Even if it is a habit you want to break or a project you want so hard to finish, knowing you are not alone in this fight goes a long way to ensure your success. So try your best to ramp up as many motivational quotes as possible to keep your drive in check. Number 10. Dedicated workspace. Our last tip of the day is to establish a dedicated workspace. This is one of the ways to stay motivated. Most times, you might be tempted to study or undertake your projects in the comfort of your bed since it is most convenient. However, when you associate your work with your bed, it breeds a new tenant, sleep. Due to the repetitive actions of sleeping on your bed, your brain registers that comfort as a time for relaxation or sleeping. Therefore, it is advisable to create a workspace devoid of distractions, but comfortable enough to help you keep a good posture. This will go a long way to maximize your output and ensure your success. We have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. These tips are sure ways to stay motivated to help increase your productivity and smash those goals. All the best.